What's up, guys? Welcome to another Pokemon Showdown replay. Today I have an entry match against Rchizzle9, aka Ryland. If you guys don't know him, I recommend you guys go check him out. He's an amazing YouTuber, an amazing narrator. He's one of my favorites. But yeah, let's head right into today's team preview. My opponent's Primeape and Suwa will be the biggest threats to my team. And by the way, I am on the other side of the field, so I hope you guys don't mind that. Like I said, Primeape and Suwa will be the biggest threats to my team, just because, Primeape can hit everything on my team pretty hard if he does go for the right move, and Suwa can just set up all over my face if I lose my golem. So yeah, I will have to keep my golem for my opponent's Subat. And with that, as my opponent would say, let's get it in. I'm going to decide to lead off with my Samurai, as my opponent's going to decide to lead off with his Electrons. For some reason, I'm going to stay in first turn and go for a Waterfall, thinking that my opponent would over-predict and go for Hidden Power Ice. He would predict that I would switch out into my golem, completely forgetting the fact that Electros got Giga Drain. So that was a very bad misplay on my part. I'm gonna make a switch out into my Roselia, because looking at how much the Giga Drain did, he's probably a True Specs Electros, because I am invested in HP, and that Giga Drain should not have done that much. So yeah, he's a True Scarf set, because a True Spec set, because he's obviously not Life Orb, because he didn't take any recoil. But the Subat switching was really obvious, so what I'm going to do is make a double switch into my Samurai. I don't know how much his stored power would have been able to done. I don't think it would have been able to kill, but maybe he doesn't carry a Psychic or another attacking move or something. But yeah, I'm just going to stay in and go for a Mega Horn, as my opponent's going to make a switch out into his Semi-Pure, and Semi-Pure is not going to take that Mega Horn well. The Aqua Jet does not kill my opponent's Semi-Pure out, but it does enough so my opponent's Semi-Pure will take well, it will take me out, but it will take itself out by its Life Orb recoil. So yeah, that's a double down, I guess. On the double down, I'm gonna bring out my Roselia, as my opponent's gonna bring out his, I believe he's gonna bring out his Electros. I'm gonna speed this up a little. Yeah, I'm gonna bring out my Roselia, like I said, and my opponent's gonna bring out his Electros. I'm gonna stay in and go for a Sludge Bomb, thinking, I don't know, actually. I don't know why I stayed in. But yeah, this Flamethrower does a lot of damage. And this turn, I don't know why he decided to switch out into his Matank. I don't know what he predicted, but he obviously predicted something. He probably, maybe he predicted me to switch out into my Golem. But yeah, the Stealth Rocks are pretty obvious here, so I just brought in my Charizard, so I won't be taking any Stealth Rocks damage because they're not up yet. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a Fire Blast here. He's gonna switch out into Electros, and it's just gonna die. So yeah, that's a dead Electros and a less threat to worry about. My opponent's gonna bring out his Primeape. Stone Edge was pretty obvious, so I'm gonna make a switch out into my Roselia, but my opponent will go for the safe U-turn. So yeah, that was a good play on his part. He's gonna U-turn out into Swoobat once again, and I think I'm just gonna bring out my Tauros, right? No, Golem. Okay, yeah, Golem. As my opponent's just gonna set up a substitute here. My opponent's gonna go for a Calm Mind here. I don't know why. I think he thought that I had Stone Edge and not Rock Blast, but I do have Rock Blast, and I will just be able to take out my opponent's Swoobat. Luckily, I hit there. I don't have the best luck with Rock Blast, but yeah, that is one less threat to worry about. And yeah, that Swoobat's gone. It was a threat to my Roselia, so yeah, it's a good thing that it's gone, I guess. But yeah, this turn I'm gonna decide to bring out my Roselia, predicting the Will-O-Wisp. I really don't have use for my Roselia anymore, as my opponent's just gonna go for a Shadow Ball, so I'm just gonna leave it in this turn as just for like Jet Fire or something. I really don't have use for it. I'm gonna bring out my Charizard this turn. The switch was pretty damn obvious, so I'm just gonna Roost up. Even though Fire Blast would have been doing a lot of damage to any one of my opponent's Pokemon, I just decided to Roost up. And after the Roost, I am able to live another Stealth Rock switch in. But yeah, as the Matank comes in, I will just be able to one-shot it with Fire Blast. So look at the power of Charizard. Oh my god. But yeah, in comes, I'm going to make a switch out into my Tauros, because, I know for a fact that he's going to go for a Stone Edge because he went for a U-turn last turn. So after the Intimidate, Stone Edge will not be doing anything. The switch out into my opponent's Mischievous was super obvious, so I'm going to decide to go for a Pursuit. I do have Toxic, and I think I should have went for Toxic instead. That would have been the better play. But my opponent's going to go for a Shadow Ball here, as my Pursuit does nothing to it, like 20%. This turn he's going to go for a Will-O-Wisp. Last turn I think he went for Shadow Ball, predicting my Charizard. I'm gonna stay in here again, just thinking that he might go for another Shadow Ball, just because, he showed me his Will-O-Wisp last turn, and so I could have, switched down to my Charizard and stuff. But no, he's just gonna do the safe play. He's just gonna Will-O-Wisp, and after the Will-O-Wisp, the Pursuit's not gonna be doing anything. I really don't care. I just need my Tauros dead. I just need a free switch into my Charizard just to fire off a Fire Blast. Charizard or Golem, one of those guys. But yeah, my opponent's gonna make a very good play, and he's going to switch out into his primate here at the cost of 20% to his mischievous. So yeah, that was a really, really good play on my opponent's part, and he's just going to take me out with a close combat. Now, I don't know why he went for close combat. I think Stonage would have been able to kill my Taurus, but I guess, you know, he thought, you know, I might switch out into my Golem and stuff. I do switch into my Golem here, and I am able to live this close combat, but unfortunately I am gonna miss the Rock Blast. Like I said, I really don't have the best luck with the Rock Blast. I went for Rock Blast and not Earthquake just because, you know, I thought my opponent might switch out into his Mischievous. I do have the Cluster Berry, and with Sturdy, I will just take out my opponent's Primate with the EQ. So the last Pokemon will be his Mischievous, as he's just gonna Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna Sucker Punch, doesn't matter. I believe I just go for a Rock Blast here. He's just gonna take me out with Shadow Ball, and it's game over just because, you know, I can switch out into my Charizard and take him out with an Air Slash. So yeah, that was a very, very good game, Rchizzle9. It could have gone either way. You started out great, but I guess Charizard helped me come back in the game. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. A like and a comment will highly be appreciated. Subscribe to see more content, and hopefully I'll bring you guys a Wi-Fi battle next time. Peace.